Art of Worldly Wisdom. Chapter 13. Act sometimes on second thoughts, sometimes on first impulse. Any man's or woman's life is warfare against the malice of other men and women. Wisdom wins battles by strategically changing its intentions. It never does what it threatens. Its intent is to deceive about its intent. It takes aim in the light, but strikes in the dark, concealing always its true game. It declares purpose only to distract the opponent's attention and conquers by the unexpected. However, a penetrating intelligence can anticipate the ruse by watchfulness and ambush. It understands what the opponent desires to be understood, but discerns that the outcome will be the opposite. It learns to recognize feint of guile. It discards first impulse and waits for the second, or even the third. Wisdom, when foreseeing artifice, will deceive by not deceiving, lie by telling the truth, cheat by playing honestly. It will found a new deception upon utmost candor. But the intelligent opponent, increasingly watchful, will discover the darkness concealed by the light and decipher the artful strategy disguised as clumsy. You know, I'm an American in Germany, and coming from America, I have a different set of ideas about the world and how I see the world and how I see, for example, politics. And I come to Germany, of course, and they have a much different, it's a hugely different culture. They think they're the same. They look the same somehow. You know, they all use Facebook, and sometimes they read the same books and go to the same movies. But they have a hugely different political and cultural identity. It's vastly different from America. And I come and I look at it and I say, well, you know, I see it differently from a different perspective. And so I have some comments, some observations, and some political opinions that are valuable just because they're different. So it gives them a different perspective. And so I've spent a lot of time writing books about, you know, politics here in Germany from that perspective. And I've told them my political opinion, and I've said it again and again and again and again. And recently I realized that I was saying it too often. You know, I was saying there was some discussion about, I don't know, about American politics or something. And I said, well, you know, and the person I was talking to, a good friend, said, I know what you're going to say, Eric. You're going to say this and that. And I said, right, because I've been repeating this for the last 30 years. And he said, yes, you've been repeating it for the last, well, not last 30 years, but for quite a while. So we've gotten used to it. We know what you're going to say. And then I realized I'm predictable. It's predictable. This part of me, the political part of me, is predictable. I either have to get a new audience or I have to change what I'm saying, change myself. Because the more you repeat yourself, and if it's predictable, no one's going to listen. They don't care because they know what you're going to say. They will not take you seriously if they know what you're going to say if you always say the same thing. And so I decided at that point to stop with the politics, all of that, and to put that behind me. It's over. I have to find a new me. I have to reinvent myself, do something new. And it's about time. Because when you get predictable, and especially if you're told that you're predictable, then it's time to reinvent yourself. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the process of that. And this book, you know, Gracian, The Art of Worldly Wisdom, really helped me with this. It really said, you know, you cannot be predictable. You have to change yourself. You have to dose yourself. Give little parts of yourself so they never know what's coming next. And I'm in the middle of that process now. I'm reinventing myself consciously. I'm really looking at who I am and what I do and what I say and looking for new ways to do it. And this time, I'm going to do it in little dosages, in little ways, and I'm going to try to not reveal everything at the same time. Will I succeed? Will I not? I don't know. I'm on that journey now, as so many of us are. I wish you luck. I wish you all the success in the world.